Hi and welcome to my new video. And if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. I upload watch related content, so thank you. In this video, I'm gonna run through the detailed how-to tutorial on the DW-5700. Pretty much a classic or standard G-Shock line watch. Let's start off with the modes of the hand, or before that I'm going to show you which digits mean what, but pretty much that is intuitive and basic information. So you have your hour, minute, seconds value, your day of the week, your month, and your day represented in numeric value. Over here is a 24-hour lit up, so that means that the watch is keeping the time in 24-hour time format. By pressing the mode button, we'll shuffle between the functions of the watch. So pressing the mode button once, you will hear the beep. There it is. We enter the alarm mode. Next press of the mode button gets us to countdown timer mode. Pressing it again gets us to the stopwatch mode. And pressing it again gets us back to the standard timekeeping mode. That is setting the time and date on the DW-5700. So let's start. From the standard timekeeping mode, press the adjust button, that's the upper left button, and the seconds digit should start flashing. Let me zoom in that for you so you have better access and better view. Since this is a negative display screen, I'm hoping you will be able to see the digits. So we have the seconds flashing currently, and now you cannot set the exact value of seconds, but what you can do is reset that value by pressing this button on top. So when I press it, the seconds will reset. Pressing the mode button moves the blinking to the hour hand, or sorry, the hour value, and you can shift that value by pressing the upper right button, that's the ALM on button, and each press of the button will increase or decrease the value of hours. Now the cool thing about this watch is when you want to shift to the between AM or PM settings or the 12 or 24-hour time format, while one of these digits is flashing, let's say an hour is flashing, simply press the light button and the watch will enter the 24-hour time format or 12-hour format, depending on how would you like it. So let's keep pressing until I get to the time I want. So currently it's 21 o'clock, so I'm gonna go to 21 o'clock. Next press of the mode button, that's this button over here, shuffles us to setting the minutes. Again, pressing the upper right button will increase the value, and pressing and holding it will start fast scrolling the value. So it's 21:02. I'm gonna leave it at 03. Next press of the mode button gets us to setting the year value. Currently it's set to 2011, but I'm gonna go to 2020 by pressing this button over here. So 2020. Next press of the mode button gets us to setting the month value. The month is November, so keep pressing this button up top until you get to the number 11. Next press of the mode button gets us to setting day value, and pressing and holding this button will eventually get us to 27th, which is today's date. So pressing this button up top will get us to number 27. Next press of the mode button gets us back to the beginning and setting the seconds value or resetting it. So basically we have ran through the cycle of setting the time and date. Once you're done, simply press the adjust button once and the watch will implement all of those settings. Using the alarm or alarm mode on the DW-5700, from the standard timekeeping mode, press the mode button once and you have entered the alarm mode. Now, how to set the alarm value? Well, by pressing the adjust button, the hour value will start blinking, and you will have automatically turned on ALM over here on this digital screen. That means that the alarm is turned on. So now you can set the value of alarm by pressing the upper button, that's the upper right button, and you can set the value of your alarm. Once you have set the value of hours, pressing the mode button moves shuffling to the minutes value, and again procedure is exactly the same. Rotate the value by pressing the upper right button. To engage fast forward rotation, simply press and hold the upper right button. I'm gonna get it back to 0 since this is a brand new watch. Now this is the procedure to set the daily alarm. Once you are done with setting the value of your daily alarm, simply press the adjust button and the alarm will be implemented. But pressing the mode button, oh, there it is, we move the shuffling to the month and day setting. So this procedure basically gets you the ability to set the specified alarm on the specified time and date. So you can set the exact value of your alarm by pressing the upper right button on the certain period of the day or certain year, the day of the year. So that would be the month setting. Next press of the mode button gets us to day setting, and procedure is same. Pressing the upper right button will engage the rotation of the digits, so you can set the alarm to the exact day. Once you're done with all of your settings, setting the time on your alarm and eventually date, simply press the adjust button and the watch will implement that value of alarm. Now you can turn the alarm on or off by pressing this button up top, and you can see I'm shuffling between alarm turned off. Pressing it once will turn the alarm. Pressing it once again will turn the hourly time signal on. Pressing it once again will turn them both on, and pressing it again will turn them both off. That would be the basics of the alarm mode on this watch. The countdown timer on the DW-5700. From the standard timekeeping mode, press the mode button once, twice, and we are in the countdown timer mode. Currently our countdown time is set to 0, so the countdown timer can be set within a range of 1 second to 24 hours. When the countdown time reaches 0, an alarm sounds for 10 seconds or until you press any button. Now to activate the alarm, simply press the upper right button and the watch will start counting down. So you have your hour, minutes and the seconds value, while your standard time is being kept over here. Pressing the upper button will stop the countdown time, counting down the time. Pressing it again will resume it, and pressing it again will stop it. To reset the value, simply press the adjust button and it will align to to the beginning. How to set the value of countdown timer? Press the adjust button once and you have your hours blinking. So currently we are in the mode of setting the hour value for you to count down, and that's done by pressing the upper right button. You can increase the value of hours. I'm gonna get it back to 0, but you get the principle. Now when it's set to 0, and that's how I want it, pressing the mode button once moves flashing to the minutes value. Procedure is same, so pressing the upper right button will allow you to set the exact value of minutes. Pressing the mode button once again moves flashing to the seconds value, and procedure is same, so pressing the upper button will increase or decrease the value of seconds. Once you're done with all of your settings, simply press the adjust button. The watch will implement all of your settings and you can start using your countdown timer. That will be the basics. Using the stopwatch mode on this watch is done like this. So from the standard timekeeping mode, press the mode button once, twice, 3 times and you enter the stopwatch mode. Over here you have your standard time kept on the upper right part of the digital display. So to start the stopwatch measurement, press the upper button and the stopwatch will start to measure the time. The stopwatch mode lets you measure the elapsed time, split times and 2 finishes. The range of the stopwatch is 23 hours, 59 minutes and 59 seconds. So to stop it or pause it, press the upper button. Again, pressing the same button will shuffle between start and pause. To reset that value, simply press the adjust button. To record the split times, press the upper button to start. Press the adjust button, that's the upper left button, to display the timing up to that point. Stopwatch timing continues internally. Press the same button to clear the split time and to continue time measurement on the display. Now you can repeat these 2 steps as many times as you want. So again, pressing the upper right button to stop the measurement and pressing the adjust button to clear the measurement. How to time the first and second place finishes: press the upper right button to start the stopwatch, press the adjust button when the first finisher crosses the line and record the time, press the upper right button when the second finisher crosses the line, press the adjust button to display the finishing time of the second finisher, and press the adjust button again to clear the stopwatch to all zeros. That would be the basics of a stopwatch mode on this watch. And as we are closing to the end of this detailed how-to tutorial video, I'm gonna show you one cool feature, and that is the flash alert and enabling or disabling the flash alert function. Now in the standard timekeeping mode, press and hold the alarm on or the upper right button for about 2 seconds to rotate the flash alert on or off, and that is this sign over here. The flash alert indicator is shown in all modes until you disable the flash alert, and basically it will alert and provide illumination when the alarm is turned on or off, or actually when the alarm beeps, the watch will also flash, or the display, which is illuminated with the electroluminescent backlight, will flash for you so that you can see that the alarm is turned on. Again, pressing and holding the alarm on or off button will turn it off. That would be the end of this detailed how-to tutorial video. Thank you very much for watching, and if you like this kind of content and the watch-oriented content, please subscribe to my channel. So thank you.